We're going into game one. Boomie with the Shang, Lersson with the Azoth. I love Shang's signatures. That side signature with his gauntlet, if it hits, it spikes.
Oh yeah, that's right. He gets that extra little hitbox where he's able to send them diagonally. Already opened up with the Nair and the Sair. Lersson on the side of the stage picks up that axe and tries to land with the Sair, not a down air. And Boomie's already going at the gauntlets, using those magma gauntlets from Core, going for that down air. Sidelights are being thrown out. Both players not hitting each other, but that ground pound finally comes in.
Yeah, I mean, I like to compare playing with gauntlets a lot like boxing. You know what I'm saying? You want to bob and weave, you want to get yourself in there. You can see how that side sig spikes. I absolutely love the feeling of that signature. That's really what sold this legend for me, was his signatures. They come out really fast, kind of like Ada's signatures. And they just got really, they're just really nice. Nice hitboxes.
And that
nice
ground pound actually interrupted that side sig there. Goes in for that recovery. The bow's tossed down, hits Boomie. Boomie trying to hit him with that recovery again. He's just trying to KO him off the top. Lersson has been maneuvering around left and right on the stage, but has been losing out to all these things from Koji, or not Koji. I'm seeing a monk and I'm thinking it's Koji, but it's Shang as he gets him with that signature kill, using that down sig over and over again. It's kind of cool, I think, because that down sig moves Shang's hitbox above the spear, correct? While he holds it, so he charges in a different place than the stage.
Right. I feel that down signature is really good for edge guards if they're trying to recover back the map. Like that right there. If Lersson had moved up just a little bit, he would have ran into that hitbox and got spiked to the bottom of the map.
Lersson's trying to hit him with these Sairs now on the axe, trying to get a one-stock KO'd here as Boomie's bringing him near kill percent. There's a D-Light Sair to put him almost into the red, and Lersson recovering with the axe recovery, avoids getting hit by a Sair, and D-Lights him. Oh, that was a cool GC side sig attempt that was interrupted by that weapon toss. And the second side sig hits, Lersson gets a KO as Boomie charges that down sig.
Yeah, so we've got the stocks evened up. Boomie's got the gauntlets in hand, but Lersson with a beautiful bowstring. He even follows it up with a gravy cancel signature. That's going to rack up a ton of damage. Boomie is finding himself nearing the kill percent, but he gets that gravy cancel side sig. That's going to spike Lersson to the side of the map, and he does kill himself. Lersson with the body block, making sure that recovery does not allow Boomie to get back on the side of the map.
So the way that you could tell that, the way that I could tell he was probably dead there is when he used that ground pound, he didn't get his jumps back. He got a nice KO there, but the problem with that is that gauntlet recovery is not nearly as versatile as the ground pound. You cannot redirect it. It goes straight up, and then you have a little bit of lag before you can even move. So he wasn't able to touch the ledge, and he just lost his stock. And now Lersson has the lead here. Gets hit by that down air, but Boomie risking his life again as he ground pounds beneath the stage. Lersson finds a nice neutral light, toss the axe forward, and now he stops Boomie from charging up that down sig. An air comes in, but Lersson has got Boomie almost into the deep orange here. It's looking pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, about the gauntlet recovery, I've got to say that it is very telegraphed. However, I feel like Shang is the king of comebacks. I found myself last night in positions where it looked like I was going to get 3-stocked, and I ended up getting a reverse 3 just because of the pure aggression that you can have with these gauntlets. I mean, they've got a lot of gimp potential. Very interested to see a lot of people play this today. Stocks are relatively even. That mine just barely misses. Lersson able to land that recovery, but it's not enough to kill. But Boomie has found himself in the kill percent, and while he charges that signature, he's leaving himself vulnerable to get punished. But Lersson not taking that opportunity.
It's so interesting because the signatures, they come out so quickly, and they almost look like they're movement tools. But that down air, that might actually do it. Boomie has to dodge back onto the stage. He dive kicks to get his jumps back and goes through the center, but a down air from Lersson comes out. Boomie dangerously close to losing the stock here as Lersson continues to deny him of weapons. The spike ball's here, but Lersson can just dodge out of the way. He just goes beneath the stage, gives Boomie a weapon now, however, and Boomie's the opportunity to get a signature kill. Lersson going for a very risky ground pound. Picks up the mine. The mine goes forward, but Boomie avoids it. Lersson beneath the stage goes for a recovery, avoids that down sig, but gets hit by the gauntlet neutral light. Boomie charging up a down sig. Whoa! Dangerously close to KO there.
Yeah, I want to comment on the fact that you said his signatures look like movement tools, and I'd like to say, Lersson with the nice neutral air. That's going to end Boomie's stock. He's going to take game one just by a hair. But yeah, as far as the signatures being movement tools, I completely agree. From what I noticed playing last night, I definitely did use his signatures to move sometimes. Like if I knew a signature wasn't going to hit, sometimes I would use like his neutral signature to reposition myself so that I could land like a side sig, like a reverse side sig or something. And they're good for that. Definitely.
Not
really
to
good.
mention something that I noticed on myself when I was experimenting with the monk, right? He's got a lot of those signatures can be used as dodge reads. So like, you know how Gauntlet's side light still doesn't true combo into Nair because that's fixed force. So you still always have that one dodge frame.
Right.
To
It's
get out
very,
of it.
very small gap.
But
there.
what the monk can do with his down sig on Gauntlets that no other legend can do is that when he charges it, the first hitbox still comes out, and then he can charge it a little bit longer, and the second hitbox will come out, right?
Yep.
And that hitbox actually catches people out of their dodge if they dodge in place after a side light, so you can actually do a hard read, side light into the GC down sig, and it works out really well. And it'd be cool to be able to see some monks be able to do that a little bit more. And then I think the only other legend that's kind of got a signature like that is Koji with his sword side sig. But we see Lersson opening up with some crazy bowstrings here, and Boomie's already in the deep orange.
So we noticed that Boomie wasn't completely comfortable with the monk. He ended up switching over to Vraxx. And I don't know if that was the right decision necessarily. I mean, we've got Vraxx with a very low defense. And this axe has a lot of force on it.
Well, I think it's okay because Boomie has been practicing a lot of gun legends in play. It's something that he wanted to bring up after using the bow, but Lersson having no problem ledge guarding there as that axe forced Boomie to dodge up way prematurely, and he gave him that free ground pound there. And Lersson, now a solid stock ahead, has him in the orange, and this bow is just destroying him here as he opens up the lance and he just can't find anything. Lersson landing with that down air, tries to go for a recovery follow-up, and Boomie still not finding damage, is almost being sent to the orange.
Yeah, I mean, the reason why I feel like this was maybe the wrong choice for Boomie is that the last match, both players were trading rather evenly, and while that was okay for that match due to Wu Shang's defense, Vraxx with very little to no defense, he's got to win these trades. He can't trade even, and that's what's been going on here. And that's
that D-Light Nair set up for that spike ball to land straight on the Boomie's face and extend the unarmed combo. It was a good side sig, but Boomie already in kill percent there. That was a really good GC side sig.
That was a nice gravy cancel side sig read. Boomie has managed to even up the stocks, and he's starting to rack up the damage with this lance here. But Lersson with the gravy cancel neutral light, that's going to send Boomie flying. Boomie's in kill percent already.
He's trying to look for more neutral lights to be able to kill him off the top, but that cider will do it. Wow, catches him out of the D-Light and sends him flying off the stage. He didn't even hit the ground there. He just flew straight to his death. And Lersson's a solid stock ahead now. As a neutral light comes out, Boomie trying to hit him with these Sares and the guns. Going to try to make something come back here as he finds a nice downer. Goes for that X-Pivot downer, does not work out. And Lersson finds a sidelight Sare. The ground pound clips him. Goes for that downer follow-up. Lersson putting on the damage with his axe as he swings Sare after Sare. Boomie finding a Nair dare, but that sidelight will come out regardless. And Lersson's got Boomie damaged, but that side stick hitting into sidelight actually does a lot of damage. Lersson's here in kill percent.
Boomie is managing to close up the gap here a bit, but he needs to end this stock soon or it's not going to be worth it for him. Yeah, I mean, I like that Lersson is able to continuously throw out follow-up attacks, right? So when he lands one move, he's always trying to land 2 to 3 more, and that's good.
Yeah, making sure that he can use those wide axe, he's doing something that a lot of axe players do, where he'll throw out a lot of moves, not necessarily to hit, but to put his opponent into a position to where he can hit him with the next one. And that's a really big deal when it comes to those large sweeping moves with the axe. And Lersson, now holding onto the bow, is trying to put Boomie a little bit further into kill percent. He hasn't lost a second stock here. He loves going for those neutralites. He hits one, goes for the GC1, and the weapon toss actually does it. Lersson 2-0's Boomie.